Now, South Africa's government says it won't help a group of illegal miners inside a closed mine in the country's northwestern province who have been denied access to basic supplies as part of an official strategy against illegal mining. Located in Stilfontein, the police closed off the entrances used to transport their supplies underground, and they're believed to be suffering from a lack of food, water and other necessities. Well, let's speak to our correspondent, Nomsa Maseko, who's in Stilfontein for us this morning. Nomsa, just bring us up to date on the situation there this morning.
Well, there is a very huge police and military presence here. In fact, as I'm speaking to you, the Minister of Police has just arrived at the scene. And what we saw earlier is that a group of about 150 volunteers arrived here and they were searched by police before going underground. And they have been going underground now for the last, say, 25 to 30 minutes, to try and retrieve a body. And we are told that it takes at least 45 minutes to an hour to get one person out. So at this stage, we are not clear in terms of if there is a dead body that they're taking out, or it's people that are alive that they are currently taking out. So in the next few minutes, we will get a briefing perhaps from the volunteers who will tell us what they can see underground.
And Nomsa, just remind us about this government policy affecting that mine there and the impact and concerns about the humanitarian situation for the miners still underground.
Absolutely. It is turning out to be a humanitarian situation at this stage because the police and the military have been putting together an operation whereby they have been trying to shut down disused mine shafts. But because of the high unemployment rate, and it's mostly some of the people that are going underground are people who are sacked from the mines that they were working in. Others are undocumented migrants, literally trying to make ends meet. So what has happened in the last couple of weeks is that water and food and other necessities have been shut down. Nothing has been allowed underground. People have been saying that they have been eating literally toothpaste and vinegar just to keep alive, and that many of the people that are underground, even though it started out as a situation of people refusing to get out of the mine shaft because they did not want to be arrested, they are now apparently too weak and too frail to even be able to do that themselves. That is why there are now volunteers here who have gathered. In fact, just on my right as well, there are tents that have been put up. Families as well have been staying put here because, there are some relatives who are on the surface saying that they know that their husbands or brothers are still underground, and they are wanting to know whether they are alive and safe and that they will be able to be retrieved and come out.
And briefly, Nomsa, it's expected that there might be around, more than 3,000 people still underground. The figures are not yet confirmed. Why does the government feel it needs to take such a drastic step?
Well, because there is a huge unemployment rate in the country, and these mining shafts are a channel for people to try and get, some deposits that are still left underground. And what they then do is that they sell the loot that they find underground to, on the black market, and that is how they make money. But because there have been accidents that have been taking place underground, there have also been gangs, heavily armed gangs with high caliber weapons that are operating underground as well. The government has been trying to close that off and shut down all the unsealed mine shafts to ensure that no one goes underground, because it's not just unsafe, but also the fact that there are so many killings between rival gangs that actually take place underground. That is also what is worrying the authorities.